In Romans chapter 1, one of the condemnations that Paul gives as he is delineating the collapse of morals, he says that they worship and serve the creature more than the creator. And that's part of what we have here. The problem with Boehner and others, I mean, I'm happy that Boehner got to see the Pope and he cried. You know, I believe he's a Christian, but he hasn't gone to bat for his faith. He's worshiped and served the creature more than the creator. So we've got guys like McCain and this other guy Dent who are saying, well, we've got the institution of Congress and we've got to honor the institution. You worship and serve the creature, the created thing, Congress, more than the creator, the God who made heaven and earth and has given you his laws. That's the problem. That's the problem. Who might replace him? There's so many names being bantered around. Fortune magazine already has 3 names up. Kevin McCarthy. Now, he's the safe pick, and he's the one who Dent referred to because he's an establishment guy. All right? Jim Jordan. Jim Jordan's a good man. He is a fighter. He wants to use strong-arm tactics against the Obama administration. He wants to defund Planned Parenthood. And Tom Price, he's a guy from Georgia. He's another man who wants to defund Planned Parenthood. He's a member of the Tea Party caucus. Let me tell you how this is going to play out, okay? Immediately, you're going to have a public fight, and it's going to be the establishment voices criticizing the Tea Party guys. And the Tea Party guys are like Louis Gohmert from Texas. You're going to see him a lot. You're going to hear him on Sean Hannity. And they're going to be talking about principle. These guys are going to be talking about principle, principle, principle. And the establishment guys are going to be talking about unity. We don't want to be in disarray. We don't want to help the Democrats. They're the ones that are going, me, and they just still don't get it. They don't get Donald Trump and Ben Carson. They don't get that the infrastructure of the Republican Party is collapsing because of their treachery to policy, their treachery to principle. They put unity ahead of truth, all right? And the Tea Party people are saying, no, we put truth ahead of unity. We put liberty and life ahead of unity. And we're not going to help President Obama. And yeah, we're ready to try and shut down the government. We're not going to give money to people who kill babies and are selling body parts. What about this is hard to understand? And we'll put the onus of a government shutdown, not on us, on Obama and the Democrats, who are so determined to fund this godless organization, Planned Parenthood, that they'll shut the whole government down. Let that argument be framed, okay? So I'm just about out of time. I hope you have a great weekend. If the Republican establishment can't get the votes it needs from Tea Party representatives, they're going to have to go to the Democrats for votes. And if that happens, they will lose all credibility. That's the problem. The Knesset, if you look at the Israeli government, many times the various parties, there's 3 main parties, and one party doesn't have enough votes to control the government, so they form what's called a coalition government. And they say, okay, even though this third party doesn't hold many seats, we'll give you an important part in the government if you'll form a coalition government with us and we get Benjamin Netanyahu. So our system doesn't work like their system, but the Republican machinery, if they can't get this renegade group to go with a party guy, they're going to be tempted to go with the Democrats to get Nancy Pelosi and say, look, work with us. If they do that, they'll lose all credibility. So they can't do that. Some of them might say that they'll try, but it'll be a disaster for them if they do. My encouragement to the Tea Party guys, hang in there. You can be the minority that controls what the whole party and the whole apparatus does if you just hang in there. Give us a good speaker.